Here is your full, long, emotional, YouTube-ready story with a gripping hook, smooth pacing for an approximately 40-minute video, deep emotions, relatable characters, and a powerful ending. No headings, just continuous paragraphs exactly as you requested. The rain hadn't stopped for hours when the little girl whispered the words that would change everything. "Daddy, please don't go." The CEO froze. Everyone in the office stopped breathing. No one understood why this sick child, shivering in her mother's arms, had called the most feared man in the company, Daddy. If you're watching this, stay till the end, because what happened next not only shocked the entire office, but revealed a truth buried for 7 long years. And trust me, you'll want to like this video and subscribe because real stories like these remind us that miracles can happen in the most unexpected places. Maya held her daughter, Alina, close as she stepped off the crowded bus. Her 6-year-old was burning with fever, her breaths shallow and fast. Maya had already missed 3 days of work this month due to Alina's chronic asthma, and her boss had warned her that one more absence could cost her the job she desperately needed. Rent was already overdue. The landlord had knocked twice this morning. The medicine prescription sat in her purse, untouched, because she simply didn't have the money to buy it. So she had no choice. She took her little girl to work. The company lobby towered above her like a cold, gleaming giant. As she stepped inside, Alina clung harder to Maya's neck. "Mama, I'm sleepy," she whispered. "Just a little longer, baby," Maya murmured. "Mama needs this job." She prayed no one would see her, especially not the CEO. Adrian Hale, the youngest, most intimidating CEO in the city. A man known for his ruthlessness, his cold precision, and his zero tolerance for mistakes. The kind of man who fired people for being late by 2 minutes. The kind of man she once loved. Maya rushed to the back office where she worked as an admin assistant. She set up a little nest under her desk, her daughter's small blanket, her water bottle, a soft toy she'd brought from home. Alina curled up quietly, trying to be brave. Occasionally she coughed weakly, and Maya's heart cracked every time. She typed as fast as she could, trying to finish the quarterly reports before the CEO's morning walkthrough. Just 30 minutes, she thought. 30 minutes and he'll go back upstairs. Just don't cough. Please, Alina. But fate had other plans. A sudden loud cough echoed across the office floor. Heads turned. Maya froze, her fingers suspended over the keyboard. Another cough, louder this time. Then a small voice, trembling, "Mama." Before Maya could react, the office door swung open. And there he was, Adrian Hale. Tall, sharp-jawed, dressed in a charcoal suit that screamed authority. His eyes, cold as winter steel, swept across the employees, then stopped on her. "Maya," he said, recognizing her instantly. Her breath caught. After 7 years, he was standing right in front of her again. His gaze dropped, and he saw the little girl on the floor. Feverish, shaking, struggling to breathe. "What is this?" he asked, his voice clipped. "You brought a child to the office." The entire team braced for an explosion. Maya stood, shielding Alina instinctively. "Sir, I'm sorry. I didn't have anyone who could watch her. She's sick and but before she could finish, Alina's tired eyes lifted. She stared at Adrian, confused, her vision blurry from fever. Then she whispered the word that turned everyone to stone, "Daddy." Silence fell like thunder. Adrian's face drained of color. Maya's heart stopped. She knelt quickly and held her daughter. "No, baby, he's not," but the child, delirious, reached a small hand toward him. "Daddy, don't leave again," she whispered before fainting in Maya's arms. Panic shattered Adrian's cold mask. "Call an ambulance," he barked. He scooped the child up himself, holding her with trembling hands as though she might break. Maya followed, tears streaming down her face, too scared to correct the misunderstanding, and too heartbroken to explain the truth. At the hospital, after hours of tests and treatment, Alina finally stabilized. Maya sat beside her bed, worn out and barely holding herself together. That's when she heard him behind her. "Tell me the truth," Adrian said quietly. "Is she mine?" Maya swallowed the lump in her throat. She had imagined this moment 100 times over the last 7 years. She had imagined him angry, cold, uncaring. She had imagined him walking away. She had never imagined him looking afraid. "No," she whispered. She isn't your biological daughter. Relief washed across his face, then confusion. Then why did she call me? Maya closed her eyes. Because I used to tell her stories, she admitted in a shaking voice. Stories about a good man I once loved. A man who dreamed of having a daughter someday. A man who wanted to build a family. I didn't have anyone else to talk about. So she believed you were real. Adrian stared at her, stunned. Why did you leave without telling me where you were going back then? He asked quietly. Maya felt her chest tighten in old pain. You were becoming CEO. Your life was taking off. Mine was falling apart. I was pregnant, but then, I lost the baby. He sat down slowly, his expression softening in a way she had never seen before. She explained how life spiraled, losing the pregnancy, losing her home, losing her sense of direction. How she found Alina abandoned by her biological father, how she adopted the sick child no one wanted. How she had been fighting every day just to survive. Adrian listened, his gaze fixed on the little girl sleeping peacefully. You raised her alone, he whispered. You've always been braver than you knew.